Name and address, please.
Yeah, Cody Hart, Cedar Woolley, Washington. And I'm returning now. I believe I'm on my third month of updating we the people here of Skagit County, of the Skagit County
Sorry,
government.
Cody, just a second. Address, not Cedar Woolley, but your address, please.
Yes, I live Cedar Woolley.
No, your actual address.
That is the actual address, Cedar Woolley. Yep, I'm a resident of Cedar Woolley.
Roads, house
Cedar Woolley.
number.
That is, you're taking my time, council member. So I'm in the third month of bringing to the attention of the residents of Skagit County the government's refusal to treat religious groups equally. I have been pleased to provide the county commissioners this flyer that I've requested they post on the county courthouse, which is a public building paid for by tax dollars. And they have refused to date to do so while allowing corporate lobbyists to post their symbolisms and belief structures on the county property. I have made multiple requests to the county government, and they've refused to reply with any meaningful solution or time frame that my response will be accommodated. I've notified the county government that this is putting our county at risk of civil rights litigation, which is proceeding, and I'm sure that their attorneys have contacted them and let them know that risk is now inevitable. I have informed the federal government of what's occurring, and as recipients of multiple federal funds, I'm sure the county will unnecessarily cause harm to the rest of the residents of this county because of its lack of thought and its actions. I again will reiterate, none of this had to happen. It was not my goal to inflict these financial harms on the county residents, but because of the lack of leadership of this government and the refusal to treat religious groups equally in the public accommodation of public property, I have the regret to inform the rest of the people of this county that there will be harm done and taxes will likely have to increase to address this matter. These matters in the past have taken months and years to resolve. I'm hoping that the county works with those in charge of this to resolve it sooner, and I hope that they learn from this lesson not to treat religious groups differently, and that not everyone has their belief system, and that they do not have the free reign to use public spaces any way they deem appropriate for their own beliefs. So with that said, I will continue to remind the residents of this county of this egregious action. I will continue to point out the lack of good decision making by those in charge of our government right now, and their biases that have taken over our county are not in line with our constitutional rights. Thank you.
Chair, may I ask one question?
Sure.
If Mr. Hart would so incline. So how do you reconcile something as fundamental as a religious flyer with the separation of church and state?
That matter's been litigated multiple times. I'm saddened that you don't understand this law. I've given you the Supreme Court, and that's the United States Supreme Court outline of this, and it's very clear. It's been very clear to me for a majority of my life how this works. And I know that most of you have been in a government role for decades, and I'm sad that you do not understand this. But again, your attorneys, I am sure, have tried to explain it to you. I hope you just take the leadership role and do as the Constitution requires and not discriminate against religious groups.
I love it.